You guys ready?
Yar, matey.
All right, that's a yes.
Where be that young Jim Hawkins?
You ready?
Sure.
You want to get going?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I always hate this part.
Why don't you fire up the motors? Bow first. You know how, just let it rotate around. Don't let it go forward or backwards.
Yeah.
I'll communicate with you.
Okay.
And I'll run the lines.
Okay.
All right. Today is exciting because it's our last day on the dock. We've done weeks of hard work, and we're finally off the dock, and we're going to go anchor out for a couple days and enjoy just kind of floating on anchor and do some more of the final things that we need to do here around town. And then we're off. We're out and we're going across on our own.
But today, before we go, we've got some friends in this area that we got to know really well, and we're going to take them out.
And we
for
love them,
sail.
and so we're going to go sailing with them today. And then anchor and spend the night on the boat. It's going to be great. Yar!
Gonna say go, no, go away.
Where be that young Jim Hawkins?
Arr. It's a buccaneer to join the
matey.
boat.
Ding.
I don't know what else to say.
All that mumbo jumbo.
I know, right?
Welcome, you guys.
Yeah. You want to
Well.
bring that on? You got it.
Yeah.
All right.
I brought us some Margies.
All right. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a
Come on
hand.
board.
Yes, because, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I
Alright.
needed that.
Good. Good. And he's on his own. Should I?
Look at that boat.
Hey, Jacques.
Clean.
Yeah, it is.
Like a Wesail.
I know, it's crazy. Wait till you see the inside.
I want to see that.
What do you got? The beers? Good job,
do.
Dad.
Come on up.
How are we doing?
We were thrilled to be joined with a few classic old salts for our first day off the dock since the beginning of the summer. There is something about untying the lines and shoving off into the open sea after all our work and time away that is so special we wanted to share it with others. However, an audience aboard meant that I had experienced eyes watching my every move as we pushed off the dock.
All right, babe, your bow is off. Oh, there you go. Just let it rotate out. Be patient. A little bit heavier on the reverse. Yeah, you're doing great, hon. Heavier on forward. Okay, okay. Heavier on forward. Okay, okay. Basically, that's it.
Good job.
Yeah.
It's always nice to do something like that when you got people watching that.
I know. It's so intimidating. But hey, we're back at it.
How you doing, honey?
Good.
Well done.
No problem.
Hardly drifted at all.
Thanks.
All right.
Did it.
the smallest amount of wind. What do we got?
Oh, we got 7 knots.
7 knots. Okay, so it's just doable. And what are we traveling?
2.
2. We're doing 2 knots and 7. So.
So what would you do?
First sail of the season.
2 knots.
Glad you guys are here.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
55 knots, we go faster.
Wonderful.
Back out there.
Pretty dang successful little sail.
That was good.
Pick up some speed.
Yeah, some real speed. I saw some 2s and 3s.
Oh, you saw 3s? Oh, yay.
At least
All right,
one
we
3.
can have the beanbag back.
You want to do a passage mark, babe?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab. Do we want the sit up front or in the back?
In the back, it's shaded.
Back, yeah.
Passage mark.
It wasn't much of a sail, but it was a sail nonetheless. And in true Wesail fashion, it was time for passage marks. Oh yes, that is considered a passage in our boat. And just like that, we were back in the groove of it all. To be back on the boat at anchor, feeling the rock and slosh of the water up against the hull, surrounded by the aquamarine blues of the water contrasted against the crimson red of the setting sun, and sharing sea stories with longtime sailors was exactly why we chased this adventure.
Alright, good morning. So Warren and I have spent the last couple days just anchored right outside of the marina here in San Carlos. And it was good to finally get off the dock and be at anchor, but the weather is supposed to kind of come in and have some pretty strong northerlies. So we are gearing up to sail around this bay to the other side where it's a little bit more protected, and that just in case if the wind is pretty strong, we're better over there than we are here, because the wind is just going to pipe right down, and this has little to no protection from the swell or the wind. So Warren went to get fuel in the dinghy at the marina where we've been, and I'm gonna start getting the sails up and ready to go and lift anchor so we can sail around to the other side and just settle in and make sure we're good to go in case this weather starts to get pretty crazy. So we are going to do that today. I have to admit, there are some things that I cannot do and Warren does do, and one of them is lifting the mainsail. So easy for you.
It is.
I just don't have the strength and to get it hooked up so that we can hoist it up. But since he's at the gas dock, I kind of have to figure out how to do this on my own. And so I'm going to come up with some sort of MacGyver to help me do so. So bear with me. I think I can do it. So this is my MacGyver. I'm gonna clip this to the top part of the sail and wrap it around the mast to give me some leverage so I can hoist and clip with one arm and then hook it onto, I don't know what it's called, but so that we can hoist it all the way up to the top. So I'm gonna give this a shot.
Maybe that's why I question, but I got news for you. I'm jumping up, Kilimanjaro.
So Erica has already started the sail. She's figured out how to get it hooked up first all by herself. And I think you ought to just get it the rest of the way up.
Oh God, come on.
Come on, you started it. Let's do it.
Can I use the button?
For maybe the very end.
Well, I gotta wait for the wind. Oh, that's the way.
You want a hand?
Not yet. Yes.
You take this. Oh man, you're making it look so hard.
It is hard.
Oh, it's caught. Okay, I think we use the button now. Sail is up. We're just going to ease the tension on the anchor, raise anchor, and sail out of here.
Ready?
I'm ready, honey. Let's go. Thank you. Alrighty, we're sailing.
Little bit of a panic there for me, just for
We
a
got
hot
pretty
second.
close to the rocks, but not really that close.
Oh, come on.
But we are sailing. Yes. It's gonna take us a second to get out of here because of the wind direction, but we got all day. Right on our beam. We've tacked and now we got wind right on the beam. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
You can't ask for better wind than that. Love sailing. Woo!
The first sail of the season for us, and I'm really excited, only because it's kind of rough seas at this moment, and while we were on the dock we did a lot of upgrades and kind of repairs and just things that after 2 years of living on a sailboat we were like, oh, this could work or not. And one of them I'm super happy and proud of is just our galley, our kitchen area, is we found awesome things at IKEA, and I'm telling you, these seas are pretty rough right now, moving around, and everything is like just still. There's no sounds, there's nothing, there's no glass clinking. It's awesome, look at it! It is so good. Everything is still. So perfect. Just the little things, they make me so happy. Whoa.
Well, we're anchored. We got here, we didn't get a sail all the way.
Actually, we sailed a lot more than we expected, because to hold the wind in our sails, we had to go pretty far offshore just to sail into harbor. So really, we were shy of our destination about 2 miles. Regardless, it was a good shakedown sail.
We did.
Still really pretty here. Definitely more protected from that northerly that's supposed to blow in.
We're closer to town, so that should be easier for us to get to the dock and go to our dentist appointment tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that.
And then we're out of here in the next couple days.
Yeah, off to the other side in the Baja.
So do you think we deserve a passage beer if we had to motor a little bit?
Guess what?
What?
We have no passage beers.
Oh my gosh. We have passage vodka, but that's
need to
just
go
too much for right now.
shopping.
Okay, let's go to town.
Anchored and protected from the approaching northerlies, we set off to town to get beers and to go to the dentist. We do have our priorities in order, of course.
Like a giant chipmunk.
Oh man. For the dentist?
Oh yes, favorite.
You'll be fine.
Other than that, we took it easy for the following days, finished sorting out the boat a bit, and waited out for the perfect winds to sail us across to the Baja.
Got kind of chilly last night.
So chilly that we have blankets on us. Oh man.
I never would have thought this was gonna happen after the last 3 weeks of heat, but man, it is chilly. Look, sweatshirt.
I love it.
It's fantastic.
I love the comforters on us. The
How'd you sleep?
cool air. Better. I mean, no.
No.
The wind was pretty intense last night.
The wind just howled.
Yeah.
Like gusts of 30 or higher probably.
Yeah, so
That's
I
pretty
couldn't
strong.
sleep because I was just trying to get back into the routine of
Well, you made up for it this morning. It's like almost 9.
stop.
Yep. Almost 9. That's 8:30. It's 8:25. Get up.
Finally out of bed after a restless night's sleep, we spent our last days in San Carlos, planning our passage across the Baja for early the next day, and later spend some time with my dad and local friends, thanking them for all the help they had given us over the last month.
So we're heading into the marina at San Carlos. Tomorrow morning we are going to head out across the bay to the Baja. So we're going to go in and have a drink with my dad and Vincente, who's been helping us out with our boat. Thank you.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah, and just our last little evening here in San Carlos.
I'm excited. Let's get out of here.
Bye-bye, Marcy.
Love you.
Love you, Annie.
Thank you for
Yeah, that was fun. Okay, you have a good time. And be you.
Thanks,
I
Dad.
want to be you.
Thanks for everything.
Adventure.